welcome back to Tracks from Abroad on CIUT 89.5 FM. My name is Seth Martosh, and today I'm here with
Gabriel Evangelista.
from Andalusyria.
Exactly.
So, Gabriel, how have you been enjoying the conference so far?
Uh, Good, although I haven't had much time to go to much events for now, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm starting hopefully tonight and getting ready for the concert on Friday.
Awesome. Yeah, when are you guys performing on Friday?
On Friday at 3 p.m. At the Maison, Son.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And have you been to Montreal before?
Yes, I've been here all my life.
Okay, amazing.
I have gone out of Montreal on some moments, but mostly here.
Mostly you've been here.
Yeah.
Awesome. And your bandmates, they come from?
Yeah. So Nazih, the oud player, comes directly from Syria. He's been here for just a few years, I think. I don't remember exactly which city he's from, but from Syria. And the percussionist Hanser, he's from Havana, from Cuba, and he's been here in Montreal. He's been living here since 2014, I think.
So, what is important to you about bringing all those different types of cultures together? They're three, relatively different cultures from across the world. How do you meld that into your music?
Well, that's kind of approach that each of us has been doing by themselves in different projects. So I know Hanser, the percussionist, has been doing that. Nazih also has been doing it, and I've been doing it on different occasions. So it's kind of our general approach of the three of us separately. So we, in this case, we work it towards the same goal, which is the concept of the project, which is kind of really making original music. So our music, but of course on the basis, on the background of Spanish and Syrian music. Mainly Spanish and Syrian, because Hanser, although he's Cuban and he plays Cuban music too, but he's a very good flamenco performer of Spanish music. But we also bring up some Cuban influences, not only by him, but also because I also play Cuban music on other occasions. So that's it.
And what's the, biggest similarity you find between the Syrian and Spanish music?
Okay, that's a big question. Big question. So, well, the melody. So because also flamenco music also was influenced by also North African music. So music that is from like Berber and Arab traditions too. So you can hear that in flamenco already, that kind of North African influence. And both are musics from the Mediterranean. There's some, but I'm just giving it generally here. But I don't want to get too specific, because I would like to do it really seriously, and I don't want to get too much into that.
Sure. Could you tell us a little bit about some of the other projects that you've been involved with?
Okay, so personally, so we were talking about like making music on the basis of mixing different like cultural traditions and stuff. So I've been doing that with so jazz music, contemporary classical music, say like let's say contemporary like European tradition classical music, Balinese gamelan also. You know about that? Yeah. Okay. Nice. And Cuban, like Cuban popular music, and flamenco. That's it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And for somebody visiting Montreal for the first time, not yourself, but
Yeah.
what would you recommend to do or see when they're and in their time here?
Well, depends what you like, because there's a lot to see, and I think there's many things for many tastes. And for example, if we stay on the, I mean, you mean music? You mean general?
In general, but you can
Okay.
talk about music. As
Yeah,
well,
exactly. So I was gonna talk about music. There's so much music to listen to experience here in Montreal, because there's so many different scenes that are so developed, and there's a lot of substance, right, and quality. So for example, you can speak about the classical music. For example, is amazing in Montreal. The jazz, of course, jazz festival and all that. The more the indie rock scene, and many other kinds of music, right? And also, if you take like specific cultural traditions, there's a lot happening in many different kinds. I feel here in Montreal, people are they're very sensitive or sensitive to. I'm speaking also the public, but also the artists, sensitive to both like acknowledging traditions and stuff, and also creating and mixing and stuff. So I think it's a good city for that.
And what's it like coming to, a venue like this, or, somewhere that you're going to play later that has all these types of traditions and kind of history behind it?
The venues in particular?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be very honest. The specific venue in which we're playing on Friday, I've never been there yet. But I think it's a new venue, by the way, because it's really close to my house, actually.
Okay.
So I was surprised.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's a new venue. I'm guessing, maybe I'm mistaken. So, but yeah, there's many different venues. For example, the bars. Some of them have been here for a long time.
Right.
Some of them are kind of legendary, in the music and the nightlife and all. Some other concert halls are very important and good too in Montreal. I don't know if some of them are part of Mundial, but you have very good, classical music halls and other like just concert venues with a great acoustics and everything. Yeah. So, yeah, in general, that's what I would say.
Awesome. Well, Gabriel, thank you very much for spending the time to talk with us, and we look forward to seeing you perform later in the week.
Great. Thanks.
Awesome.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Of course.
Gabriel? As a local, could you tell us what is a dépanneur?
Oh, a dépanneur?
What is it?
Okay, well, for me it's natural. So you're asking me to explain something that I take for granted. So I guess you could call that, would you call like a like basic store where you can find like day-to-day things. Yeah, you can find many things there. Many of them do huge business with beer. So, yeah, right? Which very important in the province of Quebec. Exactly. So yeah. So you can find beer in the evening when you're gonna go party with some friends. Yeah, basic things. Usually they close at 11. I remember when I was a quick night in Japan. I remember I saw like these convenience stores that were like open all night and they had like everything with big lights. I was like, wow, that's a new next level of dépanneur mentality. But
And everything in a vending machine.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, and you can like find whatever food, like all you want, things that you don't even know what it is. So yeah, but dépanneur is great to have, and there's plenty all everywhere. It's an important part of
Right.
of the city life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, we're gonna do one more. If you can do a little tag for us, if you can say, "Hi, it's Gabriel from."
So, hi, this is Gabriel from Andalusyria in Mundial, Montreal, and I'm here with tracks from abroad. It's been very nice.